Welcome back, you lovely motherfucker. Welcome to the channel if you're new here. This little line here that you can see is definitely a choice of mine. I intentionally put that there. This is purely artistic and not my camera dying, so I won't have to buy a new one. Definitely not my camera dying. So today I want to talk about the free for the month section in the Epic Games Launcher. Go ahead and collect them because these are just really great. And especially the stylized ones, because now we have three types of stylized free products here. We're gonna take a look at these, and I'm really excited about this because I can use these in my own game. But first, let me start with this Modular Gothic Temple, which is this hyper-realistic style, sort of say. I can definitely see how this is going to affect some games because these are just really high quality, really beautiful assets here. And as you can see, you will also get some VFX specs here, like special effects and stuff. So fire, smoke, fog, and God rays, which is really cool. So let's take a look at it. So this is the sample map that you get with the product if you add it to your project here. And this is just incredible, as you can see. Look at all this fog here. Oh my god, this is just so moody, so beautiful. As you can see, everything is just reacting to the environment just well. I think it's like fully like volumetric and stuff. The textures are incredibly nice. Obviously, the skylight is the skylight has some issues, but you can pretty much fix this easily. And this is just lovely. So let's take a walk. So this is it. Would you look at that? How beautiful this is. Look at these puddles here. These are just incredibly beautiful. And like this, you can just feel the mud there. This is like, you can actually, with this pack, you can just have a bunch of footprint assets and stuff and like use it on the snow and on the mud and things like this. It's just amazing how much you get for free here. Even these trees are just looking incredibly good. The materials, look at the mountains in the background, look at the water here. This is just amazing that you can get this for free. Even this water material is worth it for you to download this pack because it's like 1.5 gigabytes. You can just throw everything out that you don't like. Maybe you won't use the trees. Maybe you won't use this little foliage here. Maybe you are just going to use the ruins that we are going to take a look at in a moment. And it's just amazing. Maybe you're only going to use these bangers, fog effects here. I think these are volumetrics, by the way. Oh yeah, I think these are these are probably volumetrics. I'm not sure though, but it's just amazing that you can have this. So we have like fire with like realistic smoke and stuff like that. And this is just amazing. Look at the background here. Obviously, you're not gonna leave gaps like that, but it's just, you can really see what you can do with this kind of pack here. And it's just amazing that you can get this for free this month. So let me get up there. Okay, so obviously the collisions are not the greatest because it's just, you know, a sample map, but you can just make the collisions to better fit the overall shape. And also you can just enable the complex collisions, which is like, yes, it costs a lot of fuel, a lot of juice, but it's definitely the best collision system there is. So now look at this, the God rays. And these are individual pieces here. So you can just build up a whole ruined map with these kind of assets. You can just, this is just a preview, and it definitely shows what you can make with this asset pack. And it's just amazing. Look at the quality of this. I don't even know if I have ever seen a quality like this in games before. Indie games, I mean indie games. So, and you can get this for free. And Unreal Engine is a free software, so you can definitely make some good ass indie games that have this kind of look and quality to it. So it's just amazing. Definitely get this if you're working on like cinematics that is like PBR based and like realistic textures and stuff. You definitely want to get this material here. You get this free material. You can just paint it over on your map. This is amazing. Wondering if the snow is in the material, so you can just have different seasons and stuff, or is it like texture based? But let's take a look at that. Okay, this is amazing. So let me see. Do we have a snow control? That's the question. Do we have a snow control? We definitely have a snow control here. Look at that. So you can have seasons and stuff. If I put this up to a really big number, or you can probably. I'm just not you have to play with this for sure. But like you probably can disable the snow. This is just amazing. Let me see the parent. This is it, guys. You would have to make all this and like calculate everything and like connect everything at the end. Look at this. These are fucking functions here, I think. This is just amazing. And you get this all for free. This is incredible. So yes, definitely get it. Definitely get this pack. It's worth it, man. So next up, we are going to have a look at this hospitality pack. Restaurant equipment, industrial kitchen supplies, everything you need to get started. And that sounds amazing. Let me take a look at these pictures. Oh, this is definitely some FPS type of games because everything is really detailed and lovely. So that is exactly what we are going to do. Let me just drag and drop this into my project. All right, so this is the hospitality pack that you get, and this comes with a lot of good stuff. Skylight is not working properly, but we can just see everything fine, so that's not a problem. As you can see, everything is really detailed, everything is really nice, and I think that it's going to have a really nice impact when we just drag and drop our third-person character here, and we can just have a look to see what it feels like when we are actually in this place. All right, so this is it in first person. Obviously, you can just change the skylight to something else. And this is just amazing. Oh my god, and everything is dynamic. Okay, I want a gun. I want a gun. Wait a second. Okay, now this is the real deal. Let me just come here with this gun and like shoot some tables. Everything is just dynamic, which is like really nice. Not everything, as you can see, but a lot of things are just dynamic. Oh yeah, definitely this is much better in third person. You can just really see the details here. And we're not going to talk about that. And as you can see, everything is really high quality. So you can just pretty much use this in any third person game that you have. I can definitely see some wave based zombie game that is this is like a map on it and you can just defend this place and everything is just going to the zombies are just going to come in the like break the doors and you have to repair the doors and stuff like that. We have some collision issues, but that's fine because you can just work on it a little bit. And oh my god, this is amazing. Look at these doors. You don't even have to open them. This is just amazing. I think if you are looking for some great assets for your game, then you can just pretty much download this and drag and drop it somewhere, fix the collisions, and it's good to go. Maybe fix the dynamics of the tables and such, so because it's just really fidgety right now. But of course, everything you will have to work with everything that you download, and nothing's gonna be perfect. But for free, this is just amazing, and you obviously have to fix the lighting here. So yes, this was it. This was this pack. Can I? Oh my god, I can enter the bathrooms. This is amazing. Oh my god. Look at this. So now we are going to have a look at the stylized products. And I'm really excited about this because stylized things are my favorite. So it's definitely my go-to. So let me just quickly add them to my project and show you that the first one we're going to look at is this one, which is just a truck pack. It has different type of trucks and like these kind of warning signs and whatnot. So for free, definitely get it if you're working on like a city simulator that you can just, So yes, these are the pieces that you can work with here. And I'm not gonna just drag and drop my character here because it doesn't make any sense. So you can see that these are actually, again, pretty nice stylized quality products. And you can have 3 variations of these trucks. And you can pretty much change every single color here in the material instance. Let me just... these are not instances, are they? Oh, these are instances. And you can just pretty much change the color here to anything that you want. And you can actually randomize it in the construction script and have a random number here. So this is just amazing. Maybe there is something that we should read here. Oh yeah. So this is why it's not working, because I didn't enable these plugins. So these are probably drivable trucks here. I'm not going to enable the plugins because then I will have to restart my whole S project. And yes, so it actually has a function for randomizing the tracks here. And it has a lot of controls. So as you can see, these are fully drivable. So we have forward input, and we have like headlight control, camera control. This is just amazing. Yes, so definitely get this enable those kind of plugins because it's not going to work. I'm glad I did read this. So now, if you add this to your project, make sure that these are enabled, and after that, add this to your projects. We are missing a lot of things that are driven by plugins here. So yes, but it looks great. It looks really nice. We have animations. We have everything for it. So definitely worth it for free. I mean, damn. And so next up, my favorite. I intentionally didn't really look at this because I just love stylized things and I wanted to be surprised. And oh boy, I am surprised because this has a really nice style. I think this is like this hand painted style, which is really hard to make in my opinion. Yes, it's definitely the hand painted style. And it's just really, you have clouds with it. That's really good. You have a nice ass water. You have different type of land materials. You have rocks, you have trees, you have everything. And I'm pretty sure that you can randomize the color of the trees, as you can see here. So it's just amazing. So let's add it to the project. Oh my gosh, actually beautiful. Oh, the clouds are moving. This is like really nice. I would definitely decrease the speed of it, but this is just really nice. All the trees here. Oh, we have a global wind system, I think. What is this? Oh yeah, this is the wind. Oh, you can, oh my god, you can see the little like lines here. This is just really, really stylized, really unique, really, I love it. Let me just create a better lighting here. All right, so this is it again. As you can see, we have, we're gonna read this in a second. So as you can see, you have this overall post-process effect that kind of feels like this is all hand painted. And I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a key thing here because now you can just match your assets and the different assets with this style a bit more easily. So now nothing is optimized as I can see, but definitely really nice. Let me see the collisions. Oh yeah, the collisions are bad, but you have to work with that. Oh, look at the background there. Look at all this stuff. This is really nice. I think the post-process effect is a bit strong here. And that I don't really like. But you can just always decrease this in the post-process material. So let me just go up there. Okay, what is this? Oh, this is water again. No, this is this is grass. Oh my god, I'm trippy. So this is grass. I'm not sure if the bitrate likes that, but this is definitely nice as grass. probably sampling the color from the ground. And we have some foliage here. We have some nice trees and like some unique shapes. And this is just really a nice and unique stylized pack that you can just pretty much... I want to go to that island. Is it a waterfall? I'm going to that island. Okay, so it was not a waterfall. It was like this tree, I think, that I saw. It was just the blue color, which is kind of unusual for like, you know, trees. But it definitely has the style and I love it. So now, as you can see, the frame rate is definitely bad. It's definitely bad. There's a lot of things that you have to optimize. But just imagine the time this asset pack saves you. Imagine that you would have to model every single rock here, and the grass, and the materials, and the foliage, and everything you would have to model and texture yourself. This is just a huge time saver. This is really nice. You can definitely animate the material here to have like this magical effect on it, like other little glow and stuff. Just the opportunities are endless, man. I'm a really big fan of the clouds. I'm just not a big fan of the speed of it, but you can just decrease that. Okay, let's read the sign. Okay, you can tweak everything. Yes, so you have the post-process material. We have a sharpen effect as well. The water material requires generate mesh distance fields, which you will have to enable if you want to use this water. And disabling the grass foliage shadow may produce a cleaner look. So this is why we're dropping frames, right? Because these are... No, these are not casting shadows. I'm not sure what that means, but if you do, definitely do that. And if you like it, leave it that way. So now, I'm a really big fan of this. I'm definitely going to use some things in my game. But I love the grass, for example. It's just it has some flickering, which is probably on my end or something that I didn't enable or disable. But you can just play with it, and from this eagle eye perspective, this is just amazing. My game is from eagle eye perspective, so I'm definitely happy. I'm like really happy. This was it for this one, and let's move on to the last free for the month pack here, and let's take a look at that. All right, guys, this is the last one, and honestly, I think if you are making a platformer game with this style, this might be the best asset that you can get. Because, why do I say this, first of all? Because as you can see, everything is modular, so you can build up any shape, anything that you can just make any environment here. It looks amazing. It has a lot of assets. And let me show you the blueprints before we jump into the game, because this is really exciting. Open up the blueprint of this platform here. So as you can see in the construction build, we have movement. So these platforms aren't just models. These are configured for you. Let me show you the box that I place here. If you open up this blueprint, then you can see something really interesting. So the construction build is the same. It has the material and the mesh setup. And then the event graph, you can see that if you overlap this component with your character on the Z velocity, so like if you jump on it from above, then something happens. So you bounce, and the character will bounce. And then there's a bunch of things going on here, but the really nice thing here is that it destroys the actor and spawns an emitter here. So now, of course, from here you can come out and like spawn another actor that you have, and have a random array item, because you have, for example, a bunch of loot that you can just have from these crates, and you want it to be randomized, and then you spawn it to the location of this, just the same location here, and then it will spawn the loot there randomly. So it's just really, really great that you have all these things. And it's not just that if you jump on it, it will disappear. You just bounce and like you have a lot of things going on. So let me demonstrate that. If we launch the game here, freaking beautiful. Maybe the sun is a little too strong, but it definitely has a style. You can pick up coins. You can just make a coin counter here. Now this is a jump pad, I think. So yes, your character will just jump. And then you have a box here, which you can't really interact with. But then if you jump on it, it is going to break. And it's going to spawn you a bunch of like particles there. So this is probably some collectible again. Yes, so maybe you can like connect those points, the big star points to like skill points and stuff. I think this is a checkpoint, which is like probably if I look at it, no, it's not a checkpoint, but you can easily make this a checkpoint because it looks like one. As you can see, it has vertically and horizontally moving platforms here, and you can always like customize these. The collisions are just great, so you don't really have to work with the collisions, I don't think. So now it's basically just a complete template for your game because it has every single platform element that you would want to have. Probably you can just make more like traps and things like threats to your character and make it more interesting. Maybe write an AI that is just roaming this little area here, and you can just pretty much copy the exact blueprint functions here, not functions, sorry, like nodes here from this. Like on overlap, do this. If your character jumps on it, then it is going to destroy it and like spawn the emitter and stuff. And it's going to be like basically the thing from like Mario that you can just jump on the top of it and it's going to die. It's really, really good to have this because it is really time consuming to make all this stuff. So now you have it for free. Could you do it by yourself? Yes, obviously, but why would you if you have this, right? So I think this is just great. I think this would be my go-to if I ever wanted to make a platformer game, because the style is really nice. It's really easy to integrate other assets to this style. So hopefully now you have an idea that what you could expect from these specs here, and I definitely love all of them. Maybe the stylized trucks aren't the best, but I mean, it's free, and if you can integrate it into your game, why wouldn't you, right? Man, this is some good shit. If you're wondering, I'm making a game right now and I'm posting devlogs. Not daily, sadly, because I just it's just a lot of work and I'm still learning how to make a game. So if you want to check that out, maybe, and see where I'm going with it, see what I'm doing with it, and maybe you want to leave me some idea. And I have a lot of problems with it because, as again, I'm still learning it. And if you know the solutions for my problems, you can maybe just leave a comment and help me out. That would be really appreciated. So thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.